Hello and welcome back, Raiders and Raiderettes. Chesty Puller here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and this one is on how to beat Amius, the Lunar Archon, easily. Um, I'm going to be using Manaya. The three things that you need. It doesn't matter what I'm doing now, I'm just waiting for him to change forms. If you use this strategy, it will change everything. The important thing right here is you need brimstone, hopefully a 5 or 6 star. I'm using a 5 star brimstone. Brimstone is going to kill Amius. That's all. You don't need a power hitter. You don't need a nuker. Nothing like that. Brimstone is going to kill Amius. The second thing you need occasionally is a stripper because sometimes Amius will put on strengthen and um, and a heal. So you've got to strip those off so that he does not heal. The third and most important thing that you need is what I'm going to be using Manaya for. She has a an ability, and I'm going to show it to you here in a second. But you have to put it on after he changes form. Right here is the ability, but we're not going to use it. It's her A2. We're waiting until he changes form. And I'm using Galathier for the strip. Any stripper will work. It also helps to have a reviver. But now I can't use Manaya's ability until right now when this particular um, his A3 is on 2 turns. Okay, so see this? It's called Maniacal Bedlam. And now we want to use the heal reduction ability. This is a 100% heal reduction. So my Manaya has something like 450 um, accuracy. You're going to need accuracy on whoever has that. And then my um, Arbiter has about 600 accuracy. You don't need that much. I think you need about 450. And she has protection set on, and she has the um, the blessing that is going to cause her to um, place that um, brimstone. So the brimstone, you see, it's only a couple turns in, and the brimstone, he's at half health. Now, right now, he's got me sort of in the wrong form, so I cannot strip it, which is unfortunate. That happens sometimes. He changes my form, and this is the first time that this has happened. But for some reason, he changed my form at the wrong time, so I can't strip that buff. So he goes back to full health, which is RNG. It's just bad RNG. So now we'll go again and basically start over. We're going to, it doesn't matter what we do on this form, the original form. We have to wait until he gets to his second form. Now the the golden winged one that we just recently got, she's the other one that has this. She can actually solo this boss if you put her in a regen set. And I believe Manaya can solo this as well, but Manaya only has a 4 star awakening. You need a 5 star awakening, and you should have a 5 star awakening on the the free champion. It was a login champion we got called in the Golden Wing something. Just look up Golden in your inventory and you'll find her. She is a legendary. It must be a legendary because you have to have Brimstone, and only legendaries can have Brimstone. I was looking for my inventory who has a 6-star blessing, and I really don't have any legendaries with 6-star blessings. My best is Arbiter with a 5-star. So, and I don't have good or spectacular gear or anything like that. So, you can do this. I've done this on every single rotation. You just have to find somebody who has the um, the block healing or the heal reduction, 100% heal reduction. You need brimstone, 5 or 6 star. If you have a 6-star brimstone, it's much, much better. And occasionally, you're going to need a strip. You can see here, sometimes, like I did not have a strip because I was in the wrong um, form at the time. But typically, that doesn't happen here. That's why it's almost better not to use a mythical champion. It's almost better not to because then nobody ever changes form and you can almost full auto it. Let me see if I can find that champion's name. I'll look it up real quick. Goldwing something. Let me see. Um, Here it is. Uh, Lemonissi the Gold Wing. Lemonissi the Gold Wing. Oh wow. My Lemonissi is a 5-star. Okay, so I have a 5-star on her. I could have done this with Lemonissi. Maybe I'll make a video because that's a free champion and everyone should have her. And I'm not aware if she's available on this rotation, but she does have that ability. So if I had Manaya in a 6-star, I could solo this with Manaya because Manaya is in a regen set, um, and she's never gonna die, and plus she has all kinds of healing on her. So that's all I would really need. I could do it with Manaya, but it would take a little bit longer. Um, Now the other problem with my Lemonissi is she is not booked or built. So it would be easy to build her now. I would just put Manaya's gear on her. Manaya has enough, well, she doesn't have quite enough accuracy to be consistent. I would change something. I would put her with a accuracy chest. Right now she has a hit point chest because she's a hit point champion. Actually, my Manaya is wearing Godseeker Aniri's gear right now. This is my typical Godseeker Aniri that I use in Sand Devil. I have to remind myself because I'm gonna run Sand Devil later. I got to remind myself to put Godseeker Aniri's gear back on and put Manaya's gear back on. I just put Manaya in Godseeker's gear because it's the best regen set I have, and I don't typically keep Manaya in a regen set because she doesn't need it. Her hit points are that this is where you needed the strip right there, okay? And I was in the right form to do the strip. And remember, you do not want to kill Amius in his second form. You want to kill Amius in his first form. Now, right here, I was very careful not to kill him, and I don't know what happened. Maybe the hit point burn took him out or something, but he died in his second form, which was, kind of weird. It shouldn't have happened, but we'll get it back down again. Um, Hit point burn helps, but the thing that's going to kill Amius is Brimstone. And I have 3 champions with Brimstone because I'm trying to keep Brimstone on him. And for some reason, even though Arbiter has a 5-star brimstone. It's very, very inconsistent. And even though Arbiter has like probably really close to 700 accuracy, it's still not landing on there with consistency. She just got it right now, which is good. She just got it. So, um, and so far, um, Galathyr has been in the right form all the time. Now, right here, remember, this is where you always, every single time, you have to be ready to place the heal reduction. If for some reason you do not have um, your champion booked, you'll probably need to put 2 heal reduction champions in there, because if you fail right there when that A3 is at position number 2, or at the very least at position number 1, then um, then he's going to heal a lot, and you cannot allow that to happen. Okay. Again, I'm trying to be very careful here not to kill him right now. So I'm doing things that I don't normally do. I do want to get that back on him again. Okay, he has switched forms. It's important for me to kill him now if we can. I have to also strip him here. And no. Now see, what happened there? How did he get healing right there? I do not understand that part. That doesn't make any sense. He didn't change forms, and he just gained, I don't know, that was like 20% health or something. That was a lot of healing, and he didn't have any mechanism to heal. So I don't know what happened there. But now now I've got his health too low. Okay. And okay, so it is RNG. You have to, but this will work. Clearly, he cannot kill me, right? Now he's in the proper form. Okay, I need to put the heal reduction on him. In order to do that, I have to cleanse everybody. And now he's going to take his A2, I believe. Yeah, he's going to take his A2, which brings his A3 down to 2 turns. And now this is the time I need to put the heal reduction on. Now, watch very carefully here. Okay, I put the heal reduction on, and I put, maybe it's that. Maybe it is the leech that killed him, because he dies here when I don't kill him. I don't kill him. I was hoping he would change forms, and then the brimstone would kill him, because I'm not killing him here, but he just dies. And now he comes back again. Now remember, the last time he died, he he was in the proper form, and he should not have come back to life. He was not in his second form. He died in his first form. I've really never seen that happen before. It's some kind of a glitch. But so we've killed him 3 times now. And now another weird thing is that how much he just healed, uh, even though he had the heal reduction on. He just healed a lot. He's at like 50%. So it is RNG, and I also think that something is not quite right with Amius, because he should not, and I've got it on video. I can see it and I can watch it again. I was confused when it happened, but now that I'm watching the video again, I know that it was not right. Something is not right with Amius. But this will work. This will work every time. The 3 things that you need, I'm going to emphasize them again: 100% heal reduction, a strip occasionally. If you do not have the strip, then you're just going to have to wait on RNG. Um, and then Brimstone. 5 or 6 star Brimstone. If I had 6 star Brimstone, he would have died a long time ago. Again, I promise you, this is not good gear. When I say that Arbiter has 600 um, uh, accuracy, that's because I put her in. I changed her gear. She normally has like 300 and something accuracy and a much more speed. So I took her out of her gear and put her in Fabian's gear, who has my highest accuracy. Um, so and that's basically all um, like accuracy gear that he has on. Perception and another set. All right. So he's dead, and that's how you do it. And I am not going to collect my Amius right now. I'm saving him for a CVC. But the that's actually when I collected my Amius right there. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this makes it easier for you. You have to pay attention to the cooldowns of the skills, and when he's in his second form, his A3, that's when you put the heal reduction on, when his A3 is on 2 turns. That's the number one most important thing. Number two is you have to have Brimstone. As often as possible, have Brimstone on him. Brimstone is going to kill him. Hope it was helpful.